Fagus sylvatica, the European beech. It's actually 4 trees here. This is on campus. 3 of them are one clone. And then this one, it's leafed out already, has reddish leaves, is obviously a different clone. It leaves out much earlier than the others. So these genetic differences are apparent. Another way you can sort of assume that these other 3 all belong to the same clone is that if you look at the crowns and the branching structure, they're all carbon copies really of each other. They have the same exact branching structure. Most of the European beeches that you will see in the landscape are probably named clones, because it's not native here. The wild species itself just has plain green leaves, and you would almost never see that. This one, the red leaves, they're very attractive at this point. You can see the edges of the leaves covered with a downy fuzz. Beautiful. This is sometimes called copper beech. A rich copper color. Oh, these are just gorgeous. And the trunk, like beeches, it's smooth and gray. Beautiful. Now the other ones, they're not leafing out at all yet. There's a seed pod from last year. Beech nut. They are edible, but I've almost never found nuts in one of these. For some reason, they don't seem especially fertile. Oops, dropped it. Buds are imbricate. It means covered with lots of scales. They're very long and pointed. And the leaves oval elliptical, sort of smooth. The English European beech has smooth edges on the leaves, or rounded lobes, as you can see. As the American beech is bigger, has more of these veins. See the veins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. The American is bigger, longer, and has some sharp points along the edges. Again, here's the trunk, smooth and gray. Fagus sylvatica, probably tortuosa, is here on campus. It's an old, large tree. It's actually a pair of them here in the quad. Here's the other one. And here's the bark. Smooth and medium gray. See the tortured branches. These branches would be hanging on the ground if they hadn't been cut. Buds are just starting to swell. They're very long, pointed. Alternate Fagus sylvatica. That was a weeping form of the European beech. This is just the opposite. This is a fastigiate form. Fastigiate means like stiffly upright. It has the same bark, except that instead of twisting and curling like the weeping one, hanging down, these go straight up. And again, probably the easiest way to tell the European beech from the American beech is from the leaves. The European has a smaller leaf with fewer veins, and the edges are smooth. Here are some fresh young leaves and some flowers of the European beech. This is probably what's sometimes called copper beech. There are very few cultivars of the American beech, almost non-existent really. So if you come across one that's weeping or has purple leaves, 999 out of 1,000% chance it's going to be the European variety.